Now, the third client story I'm going to share is a powerlifter, and we were discussing the competition day nutrition. Sugary soda. He wondered if using soda would be helpful to get a little bit of caffeine, to get some sugars, and that might give him a little bit of energy during the day. He noticed that his friends who do running, they use simple sugars. He was looking at that sport compared to powerlifting. If we look at a marathon compared to powerlifting, they're both going to take several hours, but they're very different. So a marathon, you're consistently moving the entire time. Powerlifting, you're sitting on your butt, then you're going to stretch a little bit, warm up, hit a big lift, then sit on your butt, stretch a little bit, warm up, hit a big lift, sit on your butt. There is going to be a significant amount of time, sometimes an hour and a half or more, between the squat, the bench, and then the deadlift. It is not the same type of energy usage rate that you would see with marathon runners. So using sugary drinks is actually not something that I would recommend, and certainly not having it be anywhere near a significant portion of your daily calories. We're actually going to be looking for whole foods, and we're going to be looking at quickly digestible whole foods. You don't want it so fast that it's like a liquid sugar where it's in your system in, say, 15, 20 minutes, but then out of your system in 60 minutes or so. We actually want something trickling into our system consistently throughout the day. So that way we don't have highs and lows, which would contribute to adrenal fatigue by the end of the day. If we look at simple carbohydrate food sources, such as muffins, brownies, cookies, now there are going to be some fats in those things, but we want to look for the lower fat content versions of those. So we're looking at foods that digest relatively quickly within 1 to 2 hours, and we have a little bit every 1 to 2 hours. So we eat a little bit before squats, not too much to where they feel digestive stress, and then maybe they're in the the bathroom before their squat. We don't want to do that. Then after squats, get a little bit to drink, and then you eat a little bit more. That's roughly about 1 to 2 hours before bench press. After bench press, you get something to drink, you eat a little bit more. That's about 1 to 2 hours before deadlift. And then after deadlift, go get a bunch of protein and have a happy victory meal. So we're looking at, for that athlete, we control protein, we control our energy timing, our fats and carbs timing. Then we look at caloric density. We don't want to eat a ton of volume of food. So that's why cookies and brownies and muffins are helpful, because there's a lot of calories and not a lot of volume of food. But then we look at digestive timing. We want foods that digest within about 1 to 2 hours, so they're usable at the next big lift. So it's fun to see that across these 3 clients, we can kind of layer the concepts that we've discussed. Protein timing, energy timing, caloric density, and then digestive timing. These are really fun elements that when you control them well, you can maximize your performance, your outcome, your adaptations, the overall results.